Hi there, Leo. I'm EllaAradia, and welcome to your June 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. So this reading is for my Leo fire signs, where we'll be exploring the overall energies and themes for the month ahead, as well as taking a deeper dive into how these energies might be playing out for you in your life. So this is a general reading. It's going to resonate a little bit differently for all of you. Although sometimes these messages can get very specific, but what I do find is there's always a shared theme that just runs through the collective of all of you Leo signs. So take what feels aligned to you and just leave the rest. And before we jump in, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who are supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. So if you enjoyed this reading and you haven't already done that, then please do. It helps the channel out a lot. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe, and then of course you can get notified when the next videos are up. Okay, Leo, let's jump in. So what I'm feeling here straight away, Leo, is this sense of being at a crossroads. Those are the words I see, at a crossroads. Now, when we come to a point like that in our life, it is often when there is a significant choice that needs to be made, and it's often one which can really alter the direction of your life. It can really alter your life path. And I feel like this reading is about really getting in touch with, what your heart truly wants, what your heart truly desires. And I feel like you know this already. But what I'm feeling for some of you is this sense of an energy around you, perhaps people in your life that might be kind of questioning your next moves. And it feels like family, or perhaps in your close circle of friends. And I feel sometimes it's important to remember here, Leo, that sometimes we create these dynamics of perhaps people around us questioning, our path, because it is a way to help us get really in touch with what we truly want. So with your overall energies this month, we have the Hermit, which is a card of reflecting. It's a call really to go within and just take a step back, go within and really kind of connect to your heart, to your inner wisdom. So the Hermit is somebody who has had a lot of life experience. So this is a wise energy. There has been a lot of wisdom that's been learnt, from these life experiences. And really at this time, that's what it's about doing. It's about reconnecting, with your inner wisdom. Because when we tune into our hearts always know the answer. The problem is a lot of the time we're not really listening. Yeah, so we have the Ten of Wands as your current energies. And this is what I'm talking about. It's this sense of something coming to a close, a completion of something, but it's this sense also of a heaviness and something that has become a little bit of a burden in some ways. It just feels to me that your current situation is really just something that you no longer feel aligned with. It's almost like it's part of, perhaps an old version of you. And there's this sense of heaviness, of carrying something. And so with that, there is a call for change. There is a call for something more on a soul level, to grow, to evolve and expand in some way. So that's followed by, the Five of Wands. So this is all about conflict. And sometimes this can be a conflict that's around you in your circles. But in your case, Leo, I feel like this is an internal conflict. And with your feelings, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is a card that's all about, you know, independence, freedom, and feeling free to really fulfill our goals and our dreams in life. So for some of you, Leo, it's really about staying true to you and just recognizing, like I said before, you know, these energies of perhaps adversity around you, that they do serve a purpose in helping you to, you know, really connect to what you want in life. Now, in terms of love, what I'm feeling here is I'm seeing somebody where there is a deep connection to this person. This is someone that, you know, you have history with. When I feel into their energies, I do feel deep feelings, I do feel love. And this does feel like a soulmate bond. But there's also this sense of perhaps just growing apart from each other. You know, it's almost like this sense of feeling like you're not really on the same page anymore. I don't get the sense of anything particularly kind of taking place here. It's just something that happens sometimes. You know, we're always changing, we're always evolving, and sometimes, you know, we no longer align, you know, with a certain person or connection in the same way. So let me just look at your challenge card. Yeah, so we have the Eight of Wands, and this being in the challenge position, it is this conflict of, you know, knowing that you need to make some kind of shift or move, but feeling like, yeah, you're not quite there yet. Your hidden influence, Temperance. Now, Temperance is a card of healing, moderation, and the cups in the card, where she's pouring liquid from one cup to the other, is the blending together of different energies to create something new. And so what this speaks to me is there is a need to integrate your shadow or any fears or insecurities, limiting beliefs, you know, things that, you know, might be holding you back from stepping forward and, you know, making a decision and starting, you know, a whole new phase or path in life. So with your advice card, we have Strength, which is all about, you know, pushing through insecurities, facing fears, and really finding the courage to do that. And I feel the question here really is, you know, particularly in terms of, you know, love or relationships, it's working out, you know, who or what you want to take with you into this new phase in life. So in terms of this connection that I'm talking about, it really is to just stop and listen to your heart for a moment and really work out, you know, is this still a connection that, you know, this can be worked on, there can be something that can be kind of regained here moving forwards, or is it indeed something that has just run its course? And so with your potential outcome, yeah, we have the King of Pentacles, and this is stability. The King of Pentacles is, you know, the master of the physical realm. It's about wise leadership. And I feel that this is your message from the universe, just letting you know that, you know, when you follow your heart, you will be supported and you will be able to accomplish, you know, your dreams and goals in life. All right, Leo, I'm going to leave it there. So if this reading resonated, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And as always, moving forwards, no matter what comes through in a reading, you know, always trust what feels right for you. So thanks so much for being here, and I wish you a great month ahead.